Sophie's not here yet.
She took the red line.
Did you take care of that banking thing we talked about?
Done this morning.
Who would have thought you'd pass for her?
Bought a wig. I honestly didn't think I could pull it off.
I told you the ideas would work.
Are you getting over Jack?
Why are you bringing him up? It's been weeks.
Still? Are you alright?
That's been hard. But I had to do it.
There's Sophie. Should we tell her about our banking ventures?
No need to concern her. Let's just do what we came here to do tonight.
Redline was horrible.
It's been slow lately.
Did you read yours?
It was what I expected.
Still.
Can't say I'm exactly unhappy about the information.
Sophie. I realize we all have our grudges about it, but to feel absolutely nothing?
Why should I?
This isn't about personal feelings. It's not about us. It's about him.
When was the last time you talked, Sensei?
8 years ago. It was, just when I was first starting to open my eyes to the internal problems of the dojo.
What happened?
He got what was coming to him, believe me.
That doesn't answer my question.
Tim kept telling me to twist my hips. It was bad advice, and he was only doing it to feed his enormous ego, not to help me.
He's the same rank as you.
Oh, no, same belt, not rank. There's a difference.
In the eyes of the dojo, he's your equal. You must respect him.
And then the dojo is blind. He's been training for what? 5 years? Tim is an amateur compared to me.
And you needed to show him by breaking his nose?
I doubt he'll try correcting me again.
This isn't the time for smart responses.
Look, I am a better fighter than Tim. He can hide behind his black belt, but if we were to take our skills outside to the street, away from all this dojo crap about respect and honor, I would tear him apart.
Our kun is the foundation of the dojo. Respecting others. Avoiding violent behaviors. You chant them before and after every class.
Yeah, and I agree. Respect others. But I have been training in this art since I could walk. Yet Tim wears the same belt around his waist? I'm his superior. He should respect me. Today it's not about skill. It's about how fast you can test and internal politics.
I admit that the ranking aren't always fair. Who the masters actually chose to promote to black sometimes seems arbitrary. But it is important to have faith in their decision.
It sounds like a church when you say it like that.
In a lot of ways, it's like a church. We have our masters at headquarters, giving the final word on who gets promoted. The senseis asked to step in to teach at dojos, based on the master's decision. Internal politics play a large role in who goes where.
I just don't understand why it can't be about
Years of training rather than testing.
Even ranking people by years of training isn't perfect. We both know there are long-time students who aren't as good as other long-time students. Grading by the superiors might not be perfect, but at least it gives everyone a general idea of skill.
I suppose.
Still, I'm not blind to the fact that there are some people who get promoted that really shouldn't be. But it does keep us in business. How do you think the dojo keeps attracting new people? About half of the white belts who join leave before getting to the next level. By the time a person gets to brown, nearly 90% of the students he began training with are gone. And only about half of the remaining brown belt gets to black. The road to a black belt has a high dropout rate. Most students can't do it.
So what are you saying?
The dojo needs to promote people quickly these days. Taekwondo schools are popping up on every block. offering 3-year black belt programs. How can a legitimate school attract students when the place down the corner is promising to turn you into a warrior in 3 years? We need to hand out black belts to keep going.
So, what's the point? Everyone's an expert, so nobody is an expert.
It's not that bleak. There are still good dojos. This is one of them. But to find a good student, you sometimes have to look beyond the belt.
I do. But it's hard.
You know, your father had the same problem. The Guerrero tournament he used to run,
He's told me bits and pieces.
well, he was on a quest to find the best fighters. He thought that taking the fight out of dojo would help rebuild the truly talented.
Did it?
I don't think the quality of fighting is any better in the street. It's probably worse. But there aren't any rules. It's full contact. And the winner is quite simply the better fighter that night.
I admit, it sounds like something I'd be drawn to.
Like father, like daughter.
I should probably go apologize to Tim now.